Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to our beloved lecturer. So today, we from Group 1 will present to you about the differences of price determination between perfect competitive market and Islamic market. So basically, these are the content of our assignment, which has introduction and the main course, and lastly the conclusion. In introduction, we are going to brief about what is actually a marketing and uh, what is actually conventional marketing and what is defined as Islamic marketing. And for the main content, we have the objectives, the definition, the differences and the issues, including the marketing structure. And lastly, for the conclusion, what has we learned or what is the result of these studies?
Okay, I will introduce our members. First, Farid Hakimi bin Khairul Azhar, and second members is Faris Daniel bin Ahmad Baki, and last but not least, myself, Muhammad Al-Milim bin Izwalim Abdullah.
So, for the introduction, I will present to you what is actually a market and a marketplace and their functions. So, a market, or in academic term, is referred as marketplace. It's a platform where someone could sell their products or even services accurately by the demanded consumer. The fundamental role of a marketplace is actually a multifunction kind of type, which the sellers will attain a place to obtain visibility and sell the items, whilst the owner of the marketplace will receive an amount of commission from each sale from the sellers. In short, the market has numerous functions in the economy sector, including interactions of price information, setting the amount of value on each trade items, conducting deals and transactions, affecting the allocation of resources, and the contribution of managing the income and wealth of human. The marketplace is also may be considered as a meeting place between buyers and consumers to execute exchange activities. It is literally activities that involve the forces of demand and supply operate. Buyers and consumers will interact directly to trade goods, services for money or barter in a market.
A hypothetical market system is referred to as perfect competition. Perfect competition offers a valuable model for illustrating how supply and demand influence pricing and behavior in a market economy. One standard or ideal kind to which actual market structure can be contrasted is perfect competition. Theoretically, monopolies in which only one company provides a good or service, and that company is free to set its own prices because consumers have no other options, and it is impossible for potential competitors to enter the market.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you for our friend. Okay, I will continue our presentation with a definition of Islamic market. Okay. In the Islamic market, the exchange of goods and services that take place as a result of buyer and seller in contact with one another based on Sharia laws. This means every contract in Islamic market must be in the Islam way. Okay. In the Islamic market, it's free from prohibited activities such as usury, gambling, and ambiguity. Okay. Also, for example, like a non-halal product or a product that not abide by Sharia principle are not sold in restaurant. For like example, alcohol and pork. Okay. In the Islamic market, their objective is to maximize moral goals, but at the same time, the decision made are within the individual's goals and the responsibility to cooperate and care for others. Also, in the Islamic market, the objective can be the the people in the Islamic market can maximize profits. The Islam doesn't prohibited their people to gaining a profit from the business or the in the market. The for example, if they want to raise some price, they have a must have followed the system that have been guided by the Al-Quran or a Sunnah. Okay. In the also in the objective of if Islamic market is to seeking the pleasure of from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and in the hereafter. Okay, I think that's all from me. Okay, I will continue our presentation with differences in the price determination between a perfect competitive market and the Islamic market. In the price determination in the perfect competitive market, it must be following the same route of the adjustment as I described above with the help of twin market force of a demand and supply. This means in the perfect competitive market, the price determination is based on the demand and the supply from the customer or the supplier. Okay, the firms must have to accept the price determined by the industry and the offer their output at this price. Okay, for example, the price that have been determined must be followed by the firms. Okay, in the perfect competitive market, the government intervention needs to be minimal in the market. This means the government have no right to intervene in the price determination in the market. Okay, but in some of product, for example like wheats, oil or other things that become most important goods to the people, this government have a right to intervene or to determine the price of goods or products. Okay. In the Islamic markets, it's a free operation of market force. This means there are no intervention. The price determination is based on the demand of supply from the customer and supplier. Okay, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam discouraged any interference in the process of price determination by the state or individuals. Okay, this means our Prophet have been not to discourage, not very like to the intervention by the state or individual in the markets. The price determination must be from the customer and the seller. The interaction of a demand and supply also being a factor of the price determination in the Islamic market, and the phenomenon of a mutual concern also making the price determination in the Islamic market can be done. Okay, the mutual concern between the customer and the seller can be price determined by the in the market. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Agricultural market were thought to be the closest thing to a totally competitive market in real life. Both producers and customers were numerous. No farmer or consumer made up a sizable portion of the market activity on their own, and both groups participated as price takers. Even for farming, conditions have evolved recently in a way that deviates from the idealized assumption of perfect competition.
So, in a nutshell, Islamic market and perfect competitive market is a subjective matters. Every individual have their own right to choose which are the better for their financial problems. Both institutions providing a solution. Nevertheless, if we dig deeper, readers will probably see that Islamic market shows a better solution because in Islamic finance institution, theoretically, Sharia compliance is based on maqasid, which is referred to the basic human right. When people or an institution make people's right and value as their main concern, then there should be the best people's choices. However, it is all depends on the management. Although conventional finance institutions work centralized by their interests, the interest rate are more cheaper than the Islamic bank's installment. As a consumer, obviously we would research an institution that provides an affordable price instead of focusing whether it is Islamic or conventional. Thank you. Done, 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 done.